It's going to pass. It will not stay forever. No tragedy has ever stayed for anyone forever. Inna ma'al usri yusra. Guarantee with difficulty there is ease. One of our predecessors, Muhammad ibn Shubruma, whenever he would be affected by a challenge in his life, his motto statement was what? Sahaba, thumma tanqashih. It's a cloud. It is going to pass. It's a cloud. It is going to pass. That's the mentality of a believer. How many people do you know who are in the clutches of severe grief, loss of money, loss of friends, loss of family, loss of health, whatever it may be. And during that time, they believe that this will be the misery that will cripple them. This will be the one that will bring them to their knees. This will be the one that will see me never recovering. This will be the one that will drive me to my grave. And guess what happened? Weeks, days, months elapsed. They recovered. They got over it. They moved on. They grew. And now, what was once a heart-wrenching tragedy in the past has now become distant memory and chit-chat during conversations with family and friends. It will pass. It will pass. But trust the process. Trust Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. See, Subhanallah al-Azim. You remember how it was when you went into the doctor as a child and you needed bloods. And what would the nurse say to you? What is their statement? Sharp scratch. Sharp scratch. And then you cry. And then about 2-3 seconds later, the pain goes. What does the nurse say? See, we're done. It's finished. It's done. So you hug your parent and you cry, Alhamdulillah, it's finished. This is dunya. This is dunya with all of its grief, all of its humum, all of its misery and sorrow. It's just a temporary, sharp scratch, then it's going to pass. Even if that sharp scratch, that tragedy lasts 60 years in your life, 70 years. How long are you going to live for? 80 years, 90 years max? Then you're dead. If all of that was pain and misery, when you compare that with infinity, post-death, what is it equal to? Zero. It's nothing. It's nothing. Sharp scratch. Then it will pass. Trust Allah Almighty. Just don't panic, brothers and sisters. You know, again, when our parents used to launch us as kids into the sky, and they used to see the look in our faces, it was like terror, right? You can't breathe for a split second. Then when they catch you again, what happens? You're laughing. This is dunya. It will launch you. It will put these moments in your heart where you feel, I can't do this one. Then you remember that you are upon the eye of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. You will land in safe hands. Just don't panic. Don't resist. And what is the very first lesson that you received from your swimming coach when you wanted to learn how to float on water? What did they say to you? Let go. Don't fight. Stop kicking the water. Stop resisting. Stop punching. You're going to go deeper. And that is the situation with the believer. Difficulty comes his way, her way. They kick, they push, they shove, they show impatience, they despair, they doubt Allah, and they move deeper into the pits of sin. No, trust the process. Don't panic. But man, by his nature, he can't help it. Why? Innal insana khuliqa halu'a. Allah said, man by his nature was created anxious. إِذَا مَسَّهُ الشَّرُّ جَزُوعًا. When evil touches him, he's impatient, panics. وَإِذَا مَسَّهُ الْخَيْرُ مَنُوعًا. But when good touches him, he withholds, doesn't want to share. Then Allah gives you the cure. إِلَّا الْمُصَلِّينَ. Except those who pray. الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَلَى صَلَاتِهِمْ دَائِمُونَ. Those who are consistent with their salah. They don't behave in this way. So don't panic. Trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He has never let anyone down who truly relies upon Him.